Ready to go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the virtual comedy show. I'm doing the show from Dracula's bedroom. And I was in Belize yesterday. Y'all been to Belize before? And a man came up to me. These guys, he came up to me. He goes, hey, you want to buy a wallet? They're always bugging you on the street. And I was like, no, I don't need a wallet. And he goes, come on, it's a good wallet. And he follows me for like 5 minutes. And he goes, come on, man, you want a wallet? I said, I don't need a wallet. And he goes, it's got your license in it. So I bought a wallet. Let's start the show.
That's hard to believe.
In a cabin going crazy cause a flu that's worse than swine swept the planet, so damn it, here we are in quarantine.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. Please be quiet, except for laughing. We've been a Zoom meeting civilization for more than a year. Come on, you know the drill. Just be polite. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle, and let's make our semi-quarantined world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
Hey, everyone! It's time for the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goodie. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome their very special guest,
Marvin Todd.
live from their respective vaccinated homes. And now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Yay! Let's hope I stay on the feed. After about 3 jokes, I'm going to go and push it to stay on. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm going to start the jokes and just run through them. It's going to be the greatest jokes ever. Here's number 1. Are y'all ready? So, retired Secretary of State Colin Powell died from complications of COVID and being 84. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
He was also a decorated general. Now, Powell was a Republican until, like all Republicans, he became part of the White House. And after lying and cheating daily, he learned he had a conscience and he left the party. So, now other White House Republicans who don't have a soul, they are indicted or they join Fox News. Or both. Both. They could be both. Okay, we're starting slow. Here's something you don't know. Dr. Dre was served with divorce papers while at the cemetery during the funeral of his grandmother. Who saw that? Anybody?
I did not see that.
Can you believe it? Yeah. Dre said, "This isn't right. I told my ex she'd only leave me over my dead body."
You're a bad man.
Now, Dre refused to take the documents, by the way, and one source said the papers were left at the gravesite. There is some good news, though. Dr. Dre has a new TV show next season called Settlement from the Crypt. Oh, these are coming through slow. Okay, here we go. In a unanimous decision, the January 6th committee decided to hold Steve Bannon, who seems to be channeling Otis from Andy Griffith, in contempt of Congress. And now the Congress has voted to hold him in contempt. Now, in 1953, contempt of Congress meant jail until you testified under oath. Now it means the top spot on Dancing with the Stars. Okay. Hey, breaking news. Did you see this? I'm going to skip that one. Wait, I'm going to skip that one and push the button to make sure I stay online. It was a Brian Laundrie joke.
Let's laugh as if he told the joke.
But the problem is, they don't laugh more than the other jokes. Now this, I know you guys count on me for news you didn't know. In England, there was a surprise package. There was a surprise when a package was opened, and there was a very angry, deadly snake inside. Did you see that?
Oh my goodness.
It came from India. It slid in by mistake in a large shipment and was hissing like crazy. Animal Rescue tried to capture the viper, and here's something. The snake just kept screaming as rescuers tried to grab it. It said, "Put on a mask, put on a mask," said Harry Potter. Harry Potter was there.
I got
Okay, that was good. That was for Steve. Okay. Hey, did you see this? North Korea launched a surprise missile test from a submarine on Tuesday, infuriating world leaders. The UN Security Council is very angry about this bold move, and in decisive action, they swore to shake their fist twice as long as usual. Because they are a useless bunch. Okay. Hey, violent crime is up 108% in Beverly Hills over the last year, with armed daytime robberies of people in the streets. And they have been ending up, all victims are being shot. One concerned resident commented, "I'm moving away from here," said Jed Clampett. That one was way too easy. Okay.
Way too easy, but very good.
Way too easy. Well, they get easier. Here you go. Okay. Hooters. Have you seen the Hooters news? Hooters, in its attempt to keep its trophy as #1 restaurant for blue-collar sexual predators, is trying to change their uniforms for waitresses to thong-style panties. Has anybody seen this? Instead of short shorts. Waitresses are pushing back on the full butt-revealing shorts, and the company acquiesced and agreed to the old shorts, but with a sign on them that says, "Look at my boobs." By the way, the trophy for #1 restaurant for white-collar sexual predators, the Fox News commissary. Okay, one more joke, then I'm going to go push the button again. Queen Elizabeth has canceled a trip to Northern Ireland on the advice of her doctor. That advice: you're really old. That was kind of a Norm Macdonald joke. I'm losing my voice and I don't know why. Okay. Now, did you see this? Very important news. The U.S. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy released advice on safe dating during COVID. I'm looking at a lot of people who need dates right now. He suggested updating your vaccine status on your dating profile and meeting via Zoom for your first date. But I feel that's not good enough. If you really want to be safe during a pandemic, here are my 5 tips to keep you safe. #1, men, buy Magnum condoms because they will fit over your head. The second thing for dating during a pandemic: remember, when you meet in person, wear pants. A tip for the women. Women, if you want him to look anything like his profile picture, wear your mask over your eyes. A sneaky way to find out if he's vaccinated, everybody. Sneaky way to find out if he's vaccinated. Ask them who won the 2020 election. And of course, the 5th and final tip for dating in a pandemic: breathe a sigh of relief when all the mask was hiding was herpes. Hey, 3 more. Okay, here we go. Next, Facebook. Did you see this? Facebook will pay $14 million, a $14 million settlement brought by the Justice Department in a foreign workers discrimination case. $14 million. The money will come from the amount of interest Mark Zuckerberg made while I told this joke. I thought that was cute. The global supply chain crisis is crazy, isn't it, everybody?
Crazy.
The global supply chain crisis means that many people in the U.S. will not get their presents delivered in time for Christmas. That is sad. I know the problems are backing up. Backed up ports, worker shortages, and suddenly 10,000 elves all want to be dentists.
Right, Herb.
If they need to sell a practice, I know a guy.
I'm a misfit. I'm a misfit. Last one, and then we're going to Steve. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Taco Bell. It's always good to talk. Taco Bell is giving away free breakfast burritos. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. The promotion is being sponsored by Pepto-Bismol. All right, everybody, we've got a great
Good.
show. I've got a guy coming to my cabin soon. Steve's got a top 10. Steve, can you do it? Or you need me?
I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm going to get rid of you. Let's hear it for Brad Tassell, everybody.
Get rid of
From a
me.
ship
Thanks, everybody.
somewhere in the Gulf of Mexico. That was tremendous. Yay. And I want to welcome some folks who I don't know if we've seen before on the show. Ramona. Hello, Ramona. And Marty, I think we saw you once before. And Warren, glad you could make it. Yay. Okay. And man, it's a big night because we got some Nashville songwriters playing songs for you tonight, even though they passed on. So it's going to be crazy. It's very Halloween-y. But first, it's time for a top 10 list. As you know, we do a top 10 list every week here on the show. This is week 77. Look at that, 77 of these things.
Whoa.
Man, and there's a lot to talk about this week. This could be a very topical list. Could have been Steve Bannon, could have been a whole bunch of things. But no, tonight's top 10 category is top 10 rejected brand names for rented bowling shoes. This is an idea I had about 2 months ago, and it's taken me that long to think of 10. And then all of a sudden today, I thought of 20, which is crazy. So we boiled it down. So here we go. With no further ado, top 10 rejected brand names for rented bowling shoes. Number 10. Ew, gross. Number 9. I was not over the line. Are you blind? Number 8. Shut the F up, Donnie. You're out of your element. These are the top 10 rejected brand names for rented bowling shoes. Number 7. 11 and a half wide. That's on the back. Okay, never mind. Number 6. Antiseptic spray, schmantiseptic spray.
Yeah.
Number 5. Jimmy Few. Okay. Number 4. Petrie. Dish. Number 3.
I'm not sure how.
Loafers.
I know that there's supposedly a thing.
There's supposedly a thing. Someone's chatting. Who's chatting? You're chatting. Stop chatting. I suspect it might be Meryl. Maybe I shouldn't use. No. Hi, Meryl. Okay, great. Let's carry on, shall we? As if that didn't happen. Number 2. This is the top 10 rejected names for rented bowling shoes. Number 2. Oops, sorry. AKA Meat Loafers Pizza. See, I got thrown off. Number 2. Beer Jordans.
Good one.
The number 1 rejected brand name for rented bowling shoes. Steve Bannon's going to jail. I hope.
That was fantastic, Steve Goodie. That's amazing. So good job.
Wow.
Hey, everybody, that was great. Thanks everybody for coming. Now we've got a headliner today who is he's doing this against his will. I'm holding people hostage in his life, but he is literally one of the funniest men I've ever known. So step over here. This is Marvin Todd. Everybody, step in the mic. Take the mic. He's going to play a little intro, and then you're going to talk. Marvin's been on Comic View. He's been on Comedy Central. He's worked with Chris Rock a bunch. So look how uncomfortable and unhappy he looks. I love that. So play the intro and then go ahead. Okay.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to tell. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Like Brad, you're on a boat as well. Yeah.
Good. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hey.
Hello, how we doing?
Woo.
This is my first viral show. Yeah. It was just a little miscommunication between me and Brad. He asked me to do it. I said no. And here I am. And I'm bummed out because he has a better cabin than I do.
I do.
But I'm here, and here we are. Pre-Halloween. We're on a cruise ship, Brad and I. I was wondering how holidays on cruise ships go. I've never been on one on Halloween. I've only been on a cruise ship over 4th of July. And that was weird. The guest was walking around the ship asking the crew, including me, questions like, will there be fireworks shot off the ship? I was like, yeah, there will be. Followed shortly after by a real abandoned ship call. As we watched a flaming ship go in the ocean. How's that for a grand finale? Yeah, that's what some of you guys are thinking, like, was there fireworks? No. That's a good idea. Let's go out in the ocean and set off explosives. The fun I had being on a cruise ship over the 4th of July was actually messing with the crew. Now, have you ever cruised before? Not many Americans work on the crew. They come from all over the rest of the world. I went up to quite a few of them. I was like, hey, man, when 4th of July in your country? One guy said, we didn't have 4th of July in my country. I said, what do you do? Get to the 3rd and go right to the 5th? Another one said it is in December. Like right before your Cinco de Mayo, huh? See, what I was thinking was that day might confuse people in other countries because it confuses some people from the States. Believe it or not, I'm sure pretty much all you guys know 4th of July is not the official name of that holiday. It's simply the date. Independence Day is the official name, but you rarely hear anyone refer to it. It's Independence Day. All you hear is 4th of July coming up. Can't wait for 4th of July. It's a cool day. It's in the summer, day off, great weather. You barbecue, you hang with your family and your friends. You can't mess with that day. Quiz somebody next year right before. They might not know the official name either. Hey, man, what's the name of the holiday next week? 4th of July. That ain't it. July 4th. You still wrong. Barbecue day? I don't know, man. I'm hungry. I was thinking in my family's case why I never heard anyone refer to it as Independence Day could be traced back to how the holiday happened. You know your history. A couple hundred years ago, colonists wanted to break from England. They even bouncing around. We're going to be free. Black people, we are? No, not you. You can have a day off. No barbecue. Yeah, I hope that wasn't too soon. Yeah, but Halloween is coming up. I don't know, man. I didn't like Halloween when I was a kid. I didn't care for it. I didn't find out how fun Halloween was till I got grown. It's like pre-New Year's Eve for grown-ups. I've been to different cities, different Halloween, same things happen. Bars, clubs, packed, people in the streets, women running around half dressed just because they got a mask on. Saying things like, you don't know who I am, do you? You're Angie. How do you know? It's tattooed on your behind. I saw the weirdest thing last Halloween. Well, it was a couple Halloweens. It was for the pandemic. Huntington, West Virginia, hanging out in a bar after a show I did there that night. A fight breaks out inside the bar. Ends up in the streets. Cops had to come out. Bouncers mixed all up in it. And it all started because of 4 guys dressed like Kiss was fighting 2 guys dressed like Gilligan and the Skipper.
What?
I kid you not. That was one of the funniest things I ever saw happen. And I'm here to tell y'all, Gilligan knocked Gene Simmons straight out. Skipper was coaching him. That's it, little buddy. Stick him. Hit him with the coconut again. I don't remember if that show Gilligan's Island ever taught any valuable life lessons, but I learned one from that fight. It's a whole lot easier to fight in boat shoes than it is in platform pumps. And the reason I said I didn't care for Halloween when I was a kid, moms never got us trick-or-treat outfits. Not once did I ever have an outfit to go out and trick-or-treat in. Every year she'd come up and say something like, why don't you just go as a ghost this year? That's right. You can be a little blind ghost because you're not cutting holes in them sheets.
Oh.
Yeah, I got no candy. I'm out there bumping into trees and stuff.
Oh.
Grown-ups looking at me funny, like, man, the Klan recruiting earlier this year. that little black fella with a cane and a dog. I did used to be interested or intrigued by those haunted houses that start like the beginning of October, go through the end of the month. I hadn't been to one in like 20 years. I guess after growing up in one, it's hard to get back out there. Yeah, I like my holidays. I'm a big holiday guy. I was traumatized by a holiday as a kid that shouldn't have been traumatizing. Easter traumatized me as a kid.
What?
Yeah, parents would send me out on Easter egg hunts, but wouldn't put any eggs out.
Oh.
Like, I can't find them. Keep looking. I've been out for hours. Builds character. Actually, I look forward to Easter different reasons than most people. I got to see the 10 Commandments every Easter Sunday. They showed a classic movie. You guys remember this movie?
Mm-hmm.
Some of you, I hope you're not climbing up on him like, oh no, he's getting biblical on us. Come on, it's almost the weekend. We're drinking. He wants to talk about the 10 Commandments. Love that movie so much. In fact, I got it at home right now on DVD. Weird thing, I've never watched it on my DVD. I only see it when it come on TV every year.
Yeah.
I'm not the only stupid person to do that. Go out and buy a movie. Might watch it the night you bring it home. Then it ends up in your little collection, never to be seen again until it comes on TV. Movie you own come on TV, you won't leave the house. Your friends, let's go out, man. Toy Story's on. Don't you have the complete box set? Shut up, I'm recording it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are familiar with the 10 Commandments. Love that movie. It was just long. Come on, like 7 o'clock. Didn't go off till you're on the way to work next morning. Like, hadn't freed your people yet, Moses? Get on your job. I don't know if you guys, I don't know. I know the holiday, Easter. It's the customs we associate with it. I haven't figured out yet. To this day, I have no idea what fake grass, jelly beans, colored eggs, chocolate bunnies got to do with Jesus. I watched The Passion 3 times, not one chocolate bunny. I was waiting for that scene too, like Judas, put the bunny down, kiss Jesus. All right, I'll stop. I'll leave Easter alone. I got one more holiday on my docket. Don't seem to get much love. People kind of sleep on it. It actually happens a little bit before the 4th of July, but after Easter. You guys, anybody guess which holiday I'm thinking of?
Memorial Day?
No, not Memorial Day.
D-Day.
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day?
Arbor Day.
Well,
Here's
nobody
you
else
guys
was
a break.
saying
Father's
anything.
Day.
Father's Day.
Father's Day is the day I'm thinking of. See, any of you guys fathers, you're probably thinking, Father's Day, we get a day?
Exactly. We always get screwed.
See, I'm not slighting Mother's Day. Sometimes women think I'm slighting Mother's Day when I want to hype up Father's Day. No, I think take care of moms. Moms get everything you deserve on that day, but fellas, take care of the fathers on Father's Day. I always say, man, Father's Day need to get theirs too. My father, he hit me up last year. I guess he was tired of the crap he was getting. He's like, I want something different for a change. Unique, surprise me. I got him a restraining order. Yeah, he liked it. He framed it and everything. Yeah. I don't have a Mother's Day joke. She don't play that. But you got a lot of fun. I got to get dressed and ready for
Do a real show.
Yeah, for my show.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, let's hear it. That was incredible.
Yeah.
Marvin Todd, everybody.
Yeah, Marv,
He
way
did
to go,
holiday
man. Good
material.
job.
That was
He did
tremendous.
Halloween material. Can you? He actually did Halloween material. Did you believe
Brad?
that? I can't believe it.
Brad, I think from now on we need to get comedians only against their will because that was amazing.
Yeah.
It was.
That was amazing.
It was.
And Steve, I hope the recording is really good because
I
I
hope
think
so,
he's going to
too.
want it and I want to put it up. Yeah,
Okay.
so cool. Well, great. I forget what's next.
I think next is our musical guest. I'm going to cut to the music for the musical guest, and then we'll chat about it a little bit.
Let's do it.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
Aw. So
You
here's-
know that intro isn't forced at all. It's that those
No.
words are just
it's perfect. Thank you very much. Some of my
Perfect.
best work. I took Winnie the Pooh,
It
screwed
is.
it up, and we have a winner.
that's right.
So tonight we have two different musical guests, and in between the songs, one from each, there'll be one short song from me that I'm going to sing for Brad. So this is pretty exciting. I mean, directed at Brad. I'm not just singing it because he wants it. It's for Brad because Brad's very special, as we all know. But first, Both of our musical guests tonight, I'm sorry to say, have passed on. And the first one we're going to hear from, this is a recording made of our friend Pam Belford back in 2015, doing the song that Brad and I recorded on our album with her permission. Please welcome our good and very much missed friend, Pam Belford.
Mm-hmm.
This is a new parody, relatively new. When I come to the second chorus, I want you to sing along with me if you get it by then, and I think you will. So. Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet. And that turned out to be his final thought. The driver didn't see him coming till through the windshield Grandpa sailed. Said at first she thought what hit her was just a giant flying cussing bag of kale. Oh, Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet. And that turned out to be his final thought. They interviewed my Uncle Buddy on the local news at 10. He said, well, yeah, we're gonna miss him, but that's the way he would have wanted to have went. Soon the whole town was a Twitter with the cautionary tale, speculating in a whisper, should the driver or the car be sent to jail? Oh, Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet. And that turned out to be his final thought. The coroner said that Grandpa's arteries were squeaky clean. He went so far as to declare him the healthiest dead man he'd ever seen. Grandma said it was ironic as we laid him in his grave. If he'd just come with us to Sonic, he'd still be standing here with us today. Oh, Grandpa got run over by a hybrid walking through the Whole Foods parking lot. Dang, he said that engine sure is quiet. And that turned out to be his final thought.
Woo! That was fantastic. Steve, we can't hear you.
Yay.
I can't seem to make her stop over here. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Hi. That was a Nashville round. And now, of course, I can't make it stop. Hang on. It's here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Everybody still with me? Am I still on Zoom?
You're
Yes.
still here.
Okay, good.
You're still
Okay,
there.
because the next thing we're going to do will be a live thing, but then after that, I got to go back to sharing from video. So, hi, Brad. Brad has a
Hi.
birthday coming up a week from Sunday, and we'll all be celebrating Halloween, so everybody's going to forget about his birthday. So before we forget, I've come up with a birthday song for Brad. Well, I didn't come up with it for Brad, but I'm going to sing it for Brad. I came up with it when I was working at TGI Fridays, and this is the song that got me fired. I don't know if you've ever been there, but they make you sing happy birthday to everybody who claims it's their birthday, and you have to go happy, and it's very annoying. So I wrote my own, and that was my last day. We celebrate your birthday, even if you don't. We're glad you're getting older, because when you're dead, you won't. Hey! Oh, happy birthday from everyone you know. Now we will light the candles and birthday boy you. Whoa! Happy birthday, Brad. Okay. A lot of death in this show. I think you may have picked up on that. I enjoyed the irony of having our good friend Pam singing on Halloween from the grave about someone dying. And now, oh man, this is our friend Frank Jones. And he's hard to understand in this video, so I've added subtitles. I hope you enjoy this. Here it comes.
This person to blame for this last song is Steve Goodie. I try not to play it too often, but Steve has threatened not to allow me to play if I don't do this song. All right, so it's a very serious song.
Yeah, that's me clapping.
A Chihuahua sits on a lap. She gives him kisses, he licks back. She feeds him steak in hot bright streets. She won't even buy a span for me. She dresses him up in the cutest clothes, gives him haircuts and paints his toes. That's why I wanna live. There's him whose dog is life, ever caress. My soft silky hair, I'll be fed and always fed. Eat me crawling in a bed, yeah. I wouldn't even mind all the shots, 'cause we have to hugs, but be so hot.
Get vaccinated.
I'd make it up, sleeping all day. When I'd wake up, I'd get my way. It could take me for long, long walks. We come home, she talk, babe. Talk to me, mama. I wanna live. There's him, dog in life, ever caress. My soul's silky hair, I'll be fed and always fed. Be me, crawling in a bed, yeah. Serious. There is him, dog in life. I wouldn't let her have anybody else be. Believe me, I mark my territory. There's him, dog in life, ever caress. My soul silky head, I'll be fed and always fed. Be me, crawling in a bed, yeah. There's him, dog in life. They're not even married. Lassie jealous if that TV dog ever heard us. Mama rub my belly.
Yeah, that's our buddy Frank.
Steve,
Yes,
can you hear me?
I can. Can
Good.
you hear me?
So when did he pass away?
Valentine's Day 2020.
Oh, wow. That was lovely. And
Yeah.
he seems like the kind of guy I wish I would have known.
Yeah.
Meeting Pam was joyous and she was so sweet, but that guy seems very sweet, like a really sweet guy.
He really was. He wrote about 1,000 songs that had pretty much that same piano progression, but that was the funny one.
It was like Tim Wilson. Tim Wilson's comedy songs were all the same song with different words. He knew one song. He knew and he killed. So hey, this means I'm gonna do a commercial right now. Is that okay?
Please do.
Okay. Hey, everybody, a couple things. Number one, this Saturday, everybody in Facebook world at 7 p.m. Central Time, Steve and I will be doing Vampires Ball Ultimate Halloween Party, the greatest show ever in Halloween history. And all you have to do is go to, how are they going to get this? Well, if you go to Vampires Ball Ultimate Halloween Party album on somebody do something like this. There's an event.
I'm fairly sure you can get it at Virtual Comedy Show also.
Yeah, I'll do that I need to put that up there. I have to put that up there.
We are very organized over here.
We are not very organized. But if you go to our webpage, Vampires Ball Ultimate Halloween Party, it's right there. Link, everything is right there. So please do that. Also, Steve and I are now planning on putting together a Christmas and Hanukkah show that hopefully will appear in November and December. So that is in the works. And lastly, this is a good week to donate to this show because I have to see Marvin Todd about 35 times before we leave this ship. And if I could slap him 20 or 30 bucks, he would be a lot happier with me. You can see how happy he was with me.
The good news is that both Pam and Frank have decided to waive their fees for tonight. So we're only going to divide it.
That was lovely morbid. That was very morbid.
It's Halloween.
And by the way, everybody, next week for the show, it will be just before my birthday. And you can, I will share my birthday gifts with everybody on this show this week. So, okay, that you donate. So everybody in Facebook land, jump on. This is a good time. Okay, now guess what we're doing?
I think it's time for a Patti melt. Am I right?
I think so too. Do you know where Patti is?
She's here. She's here somewhere.
Let's bring Patti in.
Here comes the music.
It's time for a Patti melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez.
From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, to folks refusing to wear masks, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses. She's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez Patti melt.
There she is. She looks just like Alice.
You didn't bring her up.
I don't know how. I just remember we're supposed to do this.
Yeah, I got her.
Okay, there she is. That was an amazing Alice impression you were doing just then.
I removed us, but didn't add her.
I see. Okay, well, we're very organized tonight. Speaking of organized, can everybody see me in a little window above or next to Patti?
Oh, are you in the room with you?
I'm going to attempt to do this while Patti melts.
All right. I don't know if we've ever talked about how crazy big my smile is. Hi, everyone.
We've talked about your teeth, which
it's
are
lovely.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Also, when I'm smiling this big, that's because I'm really stressed. Hi, everyone. If you notice me looking a lot this way, I love my mother, and I honestly don't mind when she sometimes comes down here while we're doing these shows. But I'm planning on talking about her, and I don't need her standing behind my camera going, "I never said that." So I first of all, I love Halloween. I absolutely love Halloween. When I was little, I loved the magic of it. And as I've gotten older, I love the scary parts. And partly I think I love the magic of it when I was little because my life was very scary as it was. So I used to be very afraid of death and cemeteries, and I was obsessed with it. And my mother said, you were so obsessed with death that I had to do something. So she bought me, I'm not kidding you, she bought me a Ouija board when I was 7. What is this? By the way, you know that you have a direct portal to the underworld when it says Parker Brothers on it. I just want everyone to see.
Yes.
Look, she bought it for me when I was 7. I wasn't even old enough yet. What? She wasn't even reading the box. Anyway. So I was afraid of death, and she decided that the way for me to get over that was to just lean into it. Apparently, just go talk to them. It's no big deal. They're dead. But I don't know if you're familiar. In Mexican culture, we have obviously Dia de los Muertos, the day after Halloween, and I didn't know how intense that was until my father passed away. Because after he died, I would hear her. We live in the same building. She lives right below us in a 2-flat. And I would hear her talking, and I would come downstairs and I'm like, well, who are you talking to? I was talking to your father. I was like, okay, all right, totally normal. That seems, yay, aces, whatever you need to cope, I got it. And then one day she called me, she goes, Patricia, I was talking to your father. He wants me to give you $10,000 from the insurance policy. I was like, aces. And then I was thinking about it, I go, you know what? He actually told me it was 20. So I'm just saying, I have Parker Brothers. We were talking. I really do love Halloween, and I apologize for not doing my hair. And I'm wearing the baseball hat tonight because I am part of a neighborhood association, and not like that kind of neighborhood association. It's kind of low key, although sometimes they do have us do the Pledge of Allegiance at the meetings. Anyway, that's another story. But I went around today because we're having a neighborhood contest for best decorated houses in Gladstone Park, and you guys, no one's decorating. Like they like pumpkins and inflatables, and I don't do inflatables. That is not part of our contest. That when during the day, it's like Halloween carcasses up and down the street, not in a stairway, just sort of like, that's just sad. I was hoping, I mean, like sometimes people do like really like themes, like whether it's your favorite horror movies or like tombstones with all your favorite dead rockers, and you see a Janis Joplin like with the glasses skull, whatever. There's some houses in other neighborhoods where they have that looks like zombies are crawling into the house, but here it's kind of like meh. I think that people have been so scared during the Trump administration and the pandemic. They're like, you know what? We're done being scared. Let's go to Christmas. And that's the other thing is people already have their Christmas stuff going. They're going to start doing the Christmas songs on one of the radio stations the day after Halloween. No, I say no to Christmas unless it's a headless reindeer kicking the crap out of Santa on your front lawn. I do not approve of Christmas right now. That's all I'm saying. I might look. I love Halloween. I have to go talk to my dad. So I got my Ouija board. That's my Patti moment.
Yay!
Yay!
I finally did it.
Do it.
Congratulations.
Wow, you did it.
Way to go, Steve.
By the way, Patti.
Yes.
Patti.
Yes.
When are you on? Patty's on Chicago Fire, the show. When's the next episode?
It aired last night. I did not know it was coming on. Otherwise, I would have said something last week. It's my 4th appearance as Nurse Patti, and I started. I was first cast in 2015, and so every couple of years they have me come in because Chicago Fire isn't at the hospital. So when they go to the hospital, the emergency room, I am often the nurse there, and I was in the makeup trailer, and they have a picture of me from 2015 with like this snarky look on my face, like that. And I asked, because I realized all 4 times I've been there, I'm throwing somebody out of someone's exam room or out of the waiting room. and I did this time as well. And they're like, yeah, the other nurses that we have are a little more caring and gentle.
Well, they've said you throw your mom out of the basement, so you're very gifted.
Yes.
They said that when they need the mean nurse, they cast me. And one of the firefighters said I was born to be the mean nurse, which makes sense because my parents took me to see One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest when I was 3 years old. So
you're ratcheting it up.
I was ratcheting it up.
Well, and you get and the residuals, yeah.
Yay!
Hey, I got to show you something.
Yes, please. What?
Steve is going to find something to show.
Oh,
my friend Maria Small was in Cuckoo's Nest and gave me
come on
photo.
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I know people. That's right.
You know people.
That is incredible. Cool. Wow. And Patti, you look really good this week. I don't know about anybody else.
Someone's been brushing and flossing.
Yeah, the background is really good for your complexion and I don't know. You look good this week. I think it's very good. Yay, Patti. I look terrible. Look at me.
Yay.
On the ship. So
you're on a boat.
Patti. Okay. So Steve, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm in such a tizzy this week and everything. What's next?
I think what's next, because you already begged for money, is the worst joke of the week. So here comes the intro for that.
Worst
joke of the week.
Worst joke.
Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
There you go.
And here it is, the worst joke of the week. And then we'll say hi to everybody. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos apologized for how he worded his memo to employees who were offended by Dave Chappelle's most recent comedy special. He won't take down the special, as many transgender and LGBTQ employees and allies have asked, but he did say in his memo what was insensitive when he called their concerns so gay. Okay, see you later, everybody.
Here comes a Thursday song.
It's the time of year when
That
Have
one.
a very merry Thursday. It's
What?
a special
What?
time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursday.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the reverie. Have a very merry Thursday, put on your orange fez, and decorate the Thursday tree with milk, bone, spam, and pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.
Bye, Facebook.